Happy Monday, you guys. I hope you all had a great weekend with your family. I hope you got to text some friends, maybe play some Roblox with some friends. Whatever you're doing to stay in the house, that's fun. I hope you did it this weekend. I have a little bit of some news for you guys. And this is sort of a switch up for you. We are not going to be doing science every day anymore. We actually completed our unit, and to get you guys really ready for 5th grade, we're going to throw in some extra math. We want to make sure you're going to 5th grade knowing all that you can in regards to your math. So that means more multiplication, division, fractions, things that you really need to master before you get to 5th grade. So I know a lot of you probably right now are like, oh no more science. That's okay, because I'm still going to throw in some science. On Fridays, you're going to see some cool science projects that's going to come from me that I really want you to do over the weekend. And of course, send me some pictures of you doing them or once they're completed. So we will still have some science in there. I promise you that. But I do want you to really be prepared for 5th grade math. So we're going to do some extra math. You will still have Mr. Smith's math, so make sure you are putting 100% effort into that math. And then for me, you are going to get more extra practice math. This is really like review math. This is really like review math. So make sure you're still putting 100% effort into this, because again, when you go into 5th grade knowing multiplication, division, fractions, word problems, when you go in having already mastered that, you're going to be good to go, and you're going to be so thankful that you had this extra practice time. So please make sure you're putting 100% effort into both assignments, my assignments as well as Mr. Smith's math assignments. And don't forget Miss Simmons and Miss Folby when you do that literacy and ELA. We are looking for 100% effort, because again, you got to get ready for 5th grade. We want you to be prepared, but you got to also want to be prepared yourselves. So make sure you're putting it all in. I want to quickly go over what your assignments are going to look like every day from me in regards to your extra math practice. This is that little extra math push. You're going to up here have your title as well as your objective for the day and the introductory question, which is you're going to have to watch the video to know that answer. Then you're going to have a guided practice video. We're going to do some work together. Make sure you come back to this work to complete the answers. Then you have independent practice, making sure you practice on your own with pencil and paper next to you. We should not be finding these answers any other way. Make sure you also complete your exit ticket. You will get graded on this exit ticket like normal, like as if you were in school. And make sure you are writing out your answers properly so that the form can know whether it's an incorrect or correct answer. Let's go ahead and get into our introduction today. So we have Miss Simmons, who loves to read. She reads 32 pages on Monday, and then she reads another 32 pages on Tuesday. So we need to know how many pages did she read altogether. So in my mind, I know this is an addition problem, because on Monday she reads some pages and on Tuesday she's reading more pages. So I know I can add Tuesday's pages onto Monday's pages. So that's going to be our repeated addition problem. But I want us to get into the thinking of when I can multiply, I need to know that I can multiply. So this is an addition problem, but it can also be a multiplication problem. And going into 5th grade, you need to know that this can be a multiplication problem. So you can go ahead and automatically set up that multiplication problem and not have to do groups, not have to do repeated addition, not have to do the place value chart. So our focus today is mainly going to be in our guided practice, especially as how to multiply using the algorithm. And I'll show you what that means, because we want to move away from repeated addition and we want to move away from multiplying on the place value chart or using circles and groups. We want to get to this stage, so we'll get there. But let me go ahead and mark up my word problem. Miss Simmons read 32 pages on Monday. That's some important information. She also read another 32 pages on Tuesday. So I'll go ahead and underline that Tuesday. So if I'm thinking about my repeated addition problem, on Monday she read 32 pages, right? On Tuesday she read another 32 pages. And I know that I can add those two numbers together and come up with my answer. But again, we want to move away from using repeated addition in the place value chart This is sort of just a review to get you thinking of the how, and other ways that you can do it. But we're going to focus on this algorithm in a second. So 32 plus 32, again, you should have your pencil and paper moving. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. So I know that this answer is 64. And when I think about how many pages she read altogether, she read a total of 64 pages. Let's go about it another way and think about our place value chart. So when I think about 32 and 32, I'm going to come and put that 32 twice on my place value chart. I see 2 1s and I see 3 10s. So don't forget, I need to see this twice. I have my first 32, and then I'm going to come and do it again. I have 2 1s and I have 3 10s. And now I'm simply going to go ahead and add those up. Here in my 1s, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. And my 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10s, which is still giving me a total of 64 pages. Now, this is the cool part. This is the part that's going to take up less time. Solving this problem using the algorithm. Meaning, I'm going to take this and make this and turn this into a multiplication sentence. And when I do that, when I think about the repeated addition, we had a total amount of 32 pages that were read each day. And when we think about those each day, it was 2 days. So I have 2 32s there. So that is going to be my number sentence for my multiplication problem. 32 times those 2 days. So I'm going to set it up. My biggest number or my largest number is going to go on the top. These are 2 1s, so my 2 1s are going to go in the 1s place, which is right underneath that 2, and draw my equal bar right there. So I have 32 times 2. This is the algorithm. This is the quickest way we can go about this problem, but we want to make sure we're solving it the correct way. So I have 2 times 2, starting in the 1s place. I have 2 days times this 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And now I'm going to go right across to this 10s place. I have 2 times 3, which is 6, giving me 64. So again, how many pages did Miss Simmons read? Miss Simmons read a total of 64 pages.